Well, good morning, people. How are you today? I wanted to talk a little bit about IQ versus intelligence versus stupidity. This is in response to a lot of the interest that's going around on the flurfer community about the Mensa test. So be a nice YouTuber and take your Mensa test. So, what is intelligence quotient, IQ? It is a numerical score based on standardized tests which attempt to measure intelligence. Originally, when it was designed, it was mental age divided by chronological age times 100. So, nowadays, the most common standardized IQ test used today is the WAIS, which consists of 14 subtests, 7 verbal and 7 performance. So I want us to look at these 14 tests and see where mathematics, science, any of the sciences, chemistry, biology, where all of these fit into the 14 tests. So we have comprehension, arithmetic, similarities, vocabulary, digit span, letter, number sequencing, and then we have the 7 performance, digit, symbol coding, picture completion, block design, matrix reasoning, picture arrangement, symbol search, and object assembly. So you can see that quantitative sciences, math are not included in this. It's all based on reasoning. And IQ is a measure of what psychologists call our fluid and crystallized intelligence. To put it simply, an IQ test measures your reasoning and problem-solving abilities. What IQ is not, an IQ doesn't measure your practical intelligence, knowing how to make things work. This is not me. This is Richard Nisbet, a professor of psychology at the University of Michigan. It doesn't measure your creativity. It doesn't measure your curiosity. Researchers have seen a substantial increase in IQ scores. Again, this doesn't mean we have bigger brains than our great-grandfathers. It means we have improved our abilities to think logically, solve problems, and use our abilities in hypothetical situations. Here's a big thing for flat earthers. Education has changed. It's not the same as it was. We've learned to classify the world, to compare groups like animals or modes of transportation, Flynn said. We've also been taught to accept hypothetical situations. You remember algebra, right? Our ancestors dealt only with what was right in front of them, such as there's no curve. So now we move to intelligence. What is intelligence? The Merriam-Webster dictionary says it's the ability to learn or understand or to deal with new or trying situations. It's reason. The ability to apply knowledge to manipulate one's environment or to think abstractly. It's mental acuteness, shrewdness. Here are some quotes for you that I really liked. Einstein says, "The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination." Socrates said, "I know that I'm intelligent because I know that I know nothing." Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." Roy Williams said, "A smart man makes a mistake, learns from it, and never makes that mistake again. But a wise man finds a smart man and learns from him how to avoid the mistake altogether." What is stupidity? The definition of stupid, again from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary: slow of mind, obtuse, given to unintelligent decisions or acts, acting in an unintelligent or careless manner, lacking intelligence or reason, marked by or resulting from unreasoned thinking or acting, vexatious or exasperating, which we see a lot in flat earth people. Einstein again says only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. Edith Sitwell says, "I am patient with stupidity, but not with those who are proud of it." Michel de Montaigne says, "Stubborn and ardent clinging to one's opinion is the best proof of stupidity." I think I should repeat that one. Stubborn and ardent clinging to one's opinion is the best proof of stupidity. Lastly, I wanted to bring up this thing I found called dysrationalia. Dysrationalia is defined as the ability to think and behave rationally despite adequate intelligence. So you're unable to think and behave rationally even though you have that high IQ we're talking about. Noted cognitive psychologist Keith Stanovich referred to dysrationalia as the failure of people with average or above average intelligence, as measured by IQ, to apply their intelligence adequately in addressing real-world problems. And here's a YouTube video that talks about the same thing. One cause of dysrationalia is that people tend to be cognitive misers, meaning that they take the easy way out when trying to solve problems, often leading to solutions that are wrong. We have to remember that some of the problems that have to do with the shape of the earth or space, landing on the moon, stars, those are not simple problems that you can just write off. Those are very complex, and if you're going to dismiss them as if they're simple things, then you're going to lead to solutions that are wrong. One last thing about dysrationalia: 44% of Mensa members believe in astrology. 56% believe in the existence of extraterrestrials. It's just something for you to think about. So, in conclusion, Michael Sherman said, "Smart people believe weird things because they are skilled at defending beliefs they arrived at for non-smart reasons." This is a good quote. I like this one. Smart people believe weird things because they are skilled at defending beliefs that they arrived at for non-smart reasons. Think about that. Again, he says, for those lacking a fundamental comprehension of how science works, the siren song of pseudoscience becomes too alluring to resist, no matter how smart you are. Again, every day we see intelligent people embracing unintelligent things. They're skeptical in some areas of their lives, gullible in others. They seem to shift from logical to illogical at the drop of a hat. Here are some more YouTube sites, michaelshermer.com, and there's also a YouTube video. And I also have a YouTube video that I'll share in the description of a YouTuber that has kind of the same opinion I do. Well, this is all for today. I'll see you on Friday when we'll talk about ocean currents.